Hello YouTube, B3 here, trying to keep my cat from jumping up on the table. Back with another kickin' action figure review. We got a pretty cool one for you today from Lantern Toys. It's the Kong Skull Island Bamboo Spider Battle for Survival Creature Contact set. Yeah, I do have the other two sets. They are neato. Very neato. But, yeah, this was the last set I needed, and I picked it up. It's pretty chief. It's pretty ace. I will stab my own face. Bad rhymes. Okay, but yeah, it's really cool. You can see you got Bamboo Spider and like a cheap looking Tom Hitty. Yeah, here's the back of the box with Kong and Skullcrawler. If you want to read up on Creature Contact, you can pause it now. Alright, moving on. Lots of cool stuff you can get. You can buy this boat and this helicopter, which I doubt I will do because they do not come with creatures. I do have the Skullcrawler set. Yeah, this is the Bamboo Spider, and this is the Pterodactyl, whatever. I don't know what they call it, but yeah, we got Monsterverse, Godzilla 2, very chief. So yeah, let's bust this open, huh? First up, we're going to take a look at the Bamboo Spider. Pretty cool, actually. Its legs are all laying flat in the package, so it's hard to get a good idea of how tall this thing is. But it's pretty tall. I like the look. It has articulation. More paint than I expected, that's for sure. Look at that big sucker. Man. That's my hand with the tall figure. Oh, I'll probably display it crawling over a Godzilla or something. But you can see why they call it a Bamboo Spider. One, it's super tall. I mean, it's a monster. It's literally a monster. So, that's that. And he's got these bamboo-looking legs. One thing I'd like to say, I'm glad this Kong movie, instead of having an island full of dinosaurs, has an island full of monsters, because that makes more sense. The dinosaurs kept evolving. They just evolved into these giant monsters, which technically still doesn't make sense, but it makes more sense. So, plus it's cooler. You get lots of cool new creatures, and I'm always 100% for that. I love monsters, guys. But he's got these little pincers, which are painted up. They're pretty cool. My cat is knocking over Spider-Women action figures, and I'm doing this. But yeah, each one of these legs is on a ball joint. Moves around like that. That's pretty cool. Look at all the different paint on these legs. They look really nice. Sorry about my crackly. My voice is a little crackly because, yeah, I'm getting over a sickness here. But you got these two eyes, and you have these compound eyes, which are 4 each. Now that I get a close look at them, look at all the paint on the abdomen. He's got underbelly paint here. I mean, this is a pretty cool figure. I'm really digging it, and all the stuff that it comes with as well, which I will show you now. So here's our little Sky Devil human we get with the set. This is actually, like, all of these guys are just little rip-off G.I. Joe type dudes. They're real cheap little humans, whatever. Like stuff you get at the dollar store almost. The vehicles are the real gems of the human parts of this. All the monsters are really good looking. And the vehicles are really good looking, but the humans are just terrible. I believe this one's supposed to look a little bit like Tom Hiddleston. Just a little bit. There was one that looked a little bit like Samuel L. Jackson, just a little bit. But this one's actually worse than the other humans. It just seems way more off. He's got side to side on the head, up and down on the arms, forward and back. He has an elbow bend, nothing on the wrist even. You got a little waist action, forward and back on the leg. Knee bend, nothing on the feet or anything. I believe he's intended to just sit in the vehicle. Which, you know, poop. Let's just get him in there. Which he does just fine. Fits right in. He was sitting in it in the packaging. So, bada bing, bada boom. You know, here he is. Driving his Jeepy Jeep. And, you know, pretty neat. Pretty neat. But the Jeep is, once again, Lantern. They do some pretty awesome vehicles. I've seen a bunch of them in like Toys R Us and stuff. And they have some at Walmart too. Just, if you're a G.I. Joe collector, I actually do recommend investing in the vehicles from these people. Because they're really cool. I am going to zoom out a bit so you can see this vehicle in better light. Got lots of mud painted up on it. Looks like they kind of spun out on the front and just splattered. A real nice army kind of green. We got our Sky Devils emblems and stuff. Boop boop. I mean, look at it all. It's really nice. Sky Devil's right there again. This is actually the first one of these 3 sets, the only one of these 3 sets, that was not literally screwed into the packaging. So that's pretty cheap. The boat and the Monarch Outpost were both screwed in. And there comes, yep, there she is. Hey, girl! She's looking for bugs. But yeah, I mean, it's really nice. You got this, which I should have put up, but I didn't because I'm dumb. So that pops up. You got your antennae, supplies, hitch. It's got a little hitch. Some gas here. Does this come out? Oh, sheesh. That is removable. That's actually really dope. Little removable gas or water tank or whatever. I'm guessing gas. But yeah, is anything else removable? Because that's pretty dope. The steering wheel moves, which I expected. It's got all kinds of little stuff. I mean, it's just real nice. It's a real nice Jeep. You could definitely use it with G.I. Joes, other 3 3/4 inch sized figures like Marvel Universe, things like that. But yeah, now let's move on to some more accessories. I'm going to show you several little just things that come with it as well. You got this barbed wire fence, which is fine, I guess. You know, it's whatever. You also have what almost looks like a ray gun or something. I don't know. The other weapons are more realistic, but this looks more sci-fi to me. Also comes with this blue harpoon gun. It's also fine. He holds all these adequately, by the way. Harpoon gun, nifty. Little pistol. This is probably the most realistic weapon in the set. And lastly, this blue knife. Once again, not sure why it's blue, but it's a good one too. It's a good little weapon. So yeah, that is that, good people. Now I'm going to show you guys some size comparisons, really with just the Bamboo Spider though. Too much stuff will just get in the way. Here's with the other 2 monsters from Creature Contact sets. You have this pterodactyl thing, whose official name I can't remember. And Skullcrawler over here on the right. So yeah, these are the other 2 Creature Contact ones. This guy's actually biggest. Bamboo Spider is biggest. And I like how he kind of looks unique. He doesn't just look like a plastic spider that could be interchangeable. It is definitely a creature. It is definitely a bamboo spider. Like these guys, they're obviously unique animals. Very cool. And that's just how he looks with his other Kong Skull monsters, creatures. Chomp you. He's got chomped. Now on to our final size comparison. Here's with some figures from other manufacturers. Here on the left we have the 2014 Godzilla, which is the same Godzilla in continuity with Kong Skull Island. So these creatures exist in the same universe. I think it's pretty dope. This NECA one is pretty easy to get, and it's my favorite 2014 Godzilla figure, and I have a bunch of them. So yeah, definitely check it out if you don't have it. I did review it. And also we have this King Kong over here, not from the same movie. This is the Playmates King Kong from the 2004 King Kong film, Peter Jackson one, which also had Samuel L. Jackson in it, oddly enough. He's in everything, you know. But yeah, the Playmates Kong toys actually go really well with these Lantern Kong toys. They do, they really do. This is the King Kong that was like he came with 2 rubbery bat monsters, and you would put him in his hands and press a button on his back that looks like a giant mole, and he would throw them. Pretty cool toy. I still have the bats and everything. Really awesome. But, I mean, yeah, look at them. They look great together. So, it's going to go great with your older Playmates Kong stuff. And he actually looks pretty cool with this Godzilla. I like how tall he is compared to Godzilla. That, I think, looks pretty cool. So what are my final thoughts on the Lantern Toys Kong Skull Island Battle for Survival Bamboo Spider Creature Contact set? It's pretty decent. It's pretty dope. The Bamboo Spider is mostly what I bought it for, to be completely honest. But the Jeep is really cool. You know, the Army Man's just whatever. And the accessories are alright. Just kind of dollar store type accessories. And Soldier, but the Jeep and the Bamboo Spider are pretty good quality. For $10, definitely worth it. Each of them's $10. They're all Walmart exclusive, so you do have to go to Walmart to get Kong toys. I kind of wish that wasn't the case, but at the same time, Walmarts are everywhere, so yeah. And they are cheap, you know, for action figure things. I actually really like these sets. I'm glad this is the way they decided to go with it. I really am. So yeah, lots of stuff in this set might be cheaper, but the Bamboo Spider is pretty good quality. It is. It's pretty good quality. I'm not afraid of it breaking or anything. Maybe don't put too much pressure bending the legs inward or anything, but I mean, it stands great, as you can see. I've had no problems with the ball joints failing on me yet. And you know, I always mess around with stuff a while before I really get into, the reviewing. But yeah, I mean, I think this is really cool. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.